Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our first episode of Tiger Eye Talk. I have with me today Roberta and Laura, two of my Tiger Eye team members. And we're going to talk to you today about virtual assistants, what they do, how they can help you, specific services that they can provide for you, and more. So without any further ado, I'm going to just go ahead and tell you what a virtual assistant is. And then there's a couple of topics that Roberta and Laura is going to chat about as well. A virtual assistant is a professional, self-employed contractor with specialized office, technical, and creative skills. They help your business grow. They're professionals, typically work from home, some with a home office, or some maybe on the go, like in an RV if they like to move around a lot, which allows them to better focus their time on your tasks. And they are problem solvers. They have planned strategies and perform repetitive tasks for your business that you may not enjoy doing. And a couple of those tasks is what we're going to talk about today. Lead generation is a service that Tiger Eye Solution provides. Roberta is the virtual assistant that actually provides that service. So Roberta, please share with us. You can introduce yourself a little further if you like, and then share with us a little bit about lead generation.
Sure. Roberta Callahan. I started my VA business back when I had children and stayed at home to raise them and then still wanted to work. So I've been in the sales environment pretty much my whole life. So networking is my ultimate goal in life because I love nurturing people and making sure that they continue to stay with your business and buy more stuff. So that's kind of, the whole process. And that involves getting your database set up, getting their emails, getting their birthdays, anniversaries, unfortunate deaths, whatever is going on, really listening to the customer and keeping them involved in your business. So that's kind of it in a nutshell.
In the business world.
It is. And it gives you, the business owner, time to stay on the phone and continue your new leads and your new business and to keep that going. And then you just filter all that back to me and I keep them happy. And if they're buying things, I also track their shipments and making sure that everything is going good with that because we all know how shipments go and, making sure that all that is on the up and up and keeping them aware either through email, phone calls, or however they want to work. So they stay extremely happy.
Awesome. And then to add to what Roberta said, follow-up is also a piece of that. And that's also important. If you do not have some type of follow-up system for your business, you could be leaving money on the table. And that's not something any of us want to do within a business. So Tiger Eye Solution can help you with your follow-up, with your lead generation. You can just reach out to us and have a conversation about it. I also want to go over what SOPs are. They are also very important. And Laura is going to share with us a little bit about what SOPs are. Go ahead, Laura.
Thank you, Lisa. So SOPs are your standard operating procedures. They are how you train all your staff coming in. They how you save time. They're how you know how to use your own system when someone's not around and you're pulling out your hair. And it's just it's a step by step. Yes, definitely. You're like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know how to do this, and everybody goes to YouTube and goes to Google and all that. So it's in any VA coming into your company. Really would need a set of guidelines, and a lot of them create them, or a lot of them have them created for your company. So I love SOPs. I have lived in SOP world for multiple years, and we use them in corporate as word, and so just complete solid word. So I use them in my business as well, and there's a simplicity to it which a lot of people don't like or don't think about, and they don't like to do them. So they're like, oh, I have to write it all down. But I start all my clients off with, can you just record what you do? Just turn on the camera, record it for me, and then we can put that in process. So SOPs are super important. When you don't have staff around, that's how other staff knows what to do. So, and yourself, obviously.
You want to take that vacation in the summertime. Having an SOP comes really handy because you can have that work off to someone else and let them do it while you're out of your office.
Exactly.
Super, super cool.
It's huge.
Virtual assistants can also save you money. And I'm sure Roberta and Laura both can testify to this, that, if you think about the cost, if you're a business owner, of hiring a new employee, you have to pay their wages, of course, pay their taxes, health benefits, they pay for the equipment that they will be using, even their office desk, all the equipment that they'll need. And then, of course, training that they may need for the specific position that they're getting hired to do. But when you hire a VA, the VA already has all this. You don't pay for any of that. You simply pay them for the exact task you hire them to do, whether it's an SOP or the lead generation or the follow-up, whatever task you hire the virtual assistant for, that's what you pay for. None of that other stuff. Well, there's no taxes involved. There's no benefits involved. The virtual assistant themselves, they are a business owner and they pay those things for themselves and for their business. So that's a few ways that they can save you money. And they're also always improving their skill set. We've talked about, a few tasks here that we can help you with today. There's so much more. You can even go to our website, Tiger Eye Solution, and see there's a list of multiple tasks that we can help you with and provide for you. And just so I don't leave these ladies off in the wind, they also have their own personal virtual assistant businesses. They are team members for my business, Tiger Eye Solution. So when a task comes in that they can help with, yes, I assign that task to them. But on the other hand, they also run their own virtual assistant business besides helping as a team member with Tiger Eye Solution. So there's a lot of different ways a virtual assistant can help you. They can also save you time. And I'm sure both these ladies can contest to that too.
Yes.
Being business owners themselves. A VA works to meet your needs. Whatever the task is you hire them for, they're going to do their best. If they don't, know every specific thing, they're going to find out how to do it. Teach themselves how to do it so that they can meet your needs and what you have hired them to do. And they only work for the hours that you hire them for, or the hours that you are budgeted to pay for. If you want to hire them for 10 hours a month, they'll only work for you for that 10 hours. And you're not their only client. So they do need, the other time to do work for other clients.
Yeah.
As a virtual assistant, we can take on multiple clients because every client is not going to hire us for a full 40 hours a week to fill up our whole month. They're going to hire us for small amounts like that 10 hours or the 20 hours a month to do specific tasks for them. And every virtual assistant is not just an admin virtual assistant. Some do choose to be an admin. Don't get me wrong. There are some virtual assistants out there, and that's what they choose to do. It's just be an admin virtual assistant, and that's perfectly fine. But there are also virtual assistants that choose to niche down and do specific tasks. My go-to or my thing is follow-up. I love doing follow-up. Like Laura said, her jam is SOPs. She knows how to do it, and she loves to do it. And lead generation for Roberta, that's something she enjoys. So there's different specific tasks, and there's different niche areas that a virtual assistant may niche down to. But no matter what task it is you need help with, there's a virtual assistant out there that can help you, whether it's us through Tiger Eye Solution, or we can refer you to another virtual assistant depending upon what your needs are.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So yes, and that's a big tip. And all three of us, I can actually speak for all three of us, we're part of a large virtual assistant community. We've all had training through this specific community. that has helped us to grow, to get to where we are today. You know, not just our skills, our mindset, all of it. And
Right.
we have so much support by being a part of a virtual assistant community as well.
Right. And I always laugh because they say, you know, with the VAs and how you're saying, you know, we can take on multiple clients. We do help each other out in the community. And I laugh when people laugh. I say, I'm a VA who needs a VA. So we utilize our own needs within the group. I mean, it makes sense. We're business owners. We do still need VAs too. We can't do it all for our own selves too. So it's the same scenarios. We know what companies are going through. And we have this. So it's so wonderful to have the community to call upon and say, hey, who knows what, you know? And
yeah. I was also going to say, I mean, even communication is huge. You as the client will hire us, but the communication between you and I is ongoing, where you know what we're doing, you know, during those hours that we're actually working for you. You're not just hiring us for 10 hours and send us off into the abyss and hope it's done.
Yes.
So
yeah.
Anytime, I mean, it's back and forth, whether it's the client or the VA. You know, the client may have questions around what they've hired you to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then the VA also may have more questions as they start your work. So it's good to keep the communication open, whether it's through email, through, you know, a platform. I can speak for the team as well. We like to use a platform called Slack. And so we communicate that way. With a tip or a question or, you know, whatever that we may need help with, we can help each other.
Absolutely.
Another tip I'd like to give is when you are considering hiring a VA, I know there's a lot of business owners out there that's kind of skeptical because they've never worked with a VA before. They don't really know how it works. They may be a little bit on the scared side, and that's okay. We get it. We totally get it. But do some research. If you have questions, you can reach out to a VA such as ourselves, ask some questions. Go view websites, go view LinkedIn profiles, you know, whoever you may be considering hiring, whether it's Tiger Eye Solution, whether it's, you know, somebody else, depending upon what your needs are. Do your research, do your homework.
Absolutely.
Go see what type of VAs are out there, how long they've been in business, what type of recommendations they may have, you know, for work that they've done for others in the past. Testimonials are really big, and usually you can find those on a website. So go check out that virtual assistant website, and you'll probably find the testimonials you're looking for. Absolutely. And some of their work, you know, if they have a blog page, you know, they may have good information that they share there. You know, you can learn a lot about a virtual assistant on their website, what they do and what they have to offer and how they can help you. You girls got some more you want to add in there?
Value. I think there's always that question of value. Like I get a lot of questions about why and the difference. And I think, you know, replace the good. You don't make yourself the most and you don't make yourself the least, but all of us are taught to kind of be in a really good space for our clients that we're focused on, and then the ability to do the work. But that value. So keeping in mind, you know, the VAs, though we do the tasks and we handle that, we're also the ones that see the bottlenecks and all the problems and all the concerns in your company before you do. So our value comes in not just what we're accomplishing, but what we get to see beforehand before you have a huge problem. So
and absolutely. So if we do discover an issue, we can help you solve that issue, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Well, too, I mean, just with our connections, we can say, hey, we saw this and you need to talk to Lisa or you need to talk to Laura because they can help resolve this for you. And okay, so you're not technical. That's okay. Because, you know, Laura's saying just record it. Well, some people don't know what that means, but she'll walk you through it, you know, from beginning to end and put it all together for you and make you go, wow, this is amazing. You know, when we can't do the job, I don't think there's a VA out there that's afraid to say, I can't do this job for you, but these people can. And those are the VAs that you want to talk to and pay attention to.
Absolutely. you found quality when they're willing to say, that's not my thing, but I got the perfect
Yeah.
person for you. Because
That's
people
it.
have horror stories about how
I've
awful
done that
things have
myself
been.
before. I had a
Yes.
consultation or a conversation with someone, and what they're needing, yes, a VA can do it, but it wasn't in my wheelhouse. And I'm
Right.
like, let me introduce you to someone that can help you with that.
Right.
So,
And that's
we
huge.
are aware, and we can help you even by referring you to someone else.
Mhm.
Absolutely, yeah.
Awesome. You ladies have any other things you'd like to add about being a virtual assistant?
I enjoy it. I've been doing this forever, but I love it. And now I do it for myself. So the
Right.
rules are different, so I completely love it. I, enjoy that time. The connections are great. The amount of connections that have been made over this past summer and stuff like that. I'm just always so surprised how many people you meet and, that you would never have an opportunity to. I like the virtual world because of that. I'm meeting so many more people. So I like where we're
It does
going.
give you a benefit being virtual,
Mhm.
just because, like you guys,
Right.
I want everybody to know none of us live in the same state.
Right.
So there's no way we could get together in person and do something like what we're doing here today, because none of us live close to each other in order to do that. And I mean, most of my connections in the virtual world, the other virtual assistants I'm affiliated with, or, the other business people, a lot of them I've met through virtual events, just connecting, even just on LinkedIn.
Right. Right.
That's a perfect place. If you're looking for a virtual assistant, go check out LinkedIn, because there's a lot of them there, depending upon your needs and what you need.
Mhm.
Yes.
But even being a VA, I think as a business, you have the freedom to work wherever you want to go. I've worked from the car as we're traveling somewhere. It's this freedom that it gives you, so to work on the go. And I can work at 6 a.m. to 9 p.m., whatever it is I have to do for you. I have my set business hours for the people that need me during that time, but you can work anywhere, anytime you want for a customer. So there's always that note that you send them to say, hey, I did this for you. Then they wake up in the morning and see it, and it's like, right.
I love my VA.
You didn't have to worry about it. Here's the info. So
It's awesome.
Yeah. And the fun. I mean, none of us have shook hands or given hugs and I think COVID, unfortunately, has shown us, that virtual can work, and it works really well. And there's so much talent around the world that you can pull in. I mean, I've talked to VAs that are not even in this country that I've connected with. So it's really cool. So I love it.
So all of you out there listening to this, if you need a virtual assistant, contact me, Tiger Eye Solution. Laura and Roberta possibly could be the team member that you get to work with, depending upon your needs.
Everybody on the team is amazing.
Yes. Everybody's wonderful.
So this is the conclusion of our first episode. We will be back next month. The first Tuesday of every month is when Tiger Eye Talk will come to you. I'll be here next month with either 2 more team members or possibly a guest. We are open to guests coming and joining us as well, and we can make the topic around your business and what it is that you do. Each time we have Tiger Eye Talk, we will have a different topic to talk about. Today it was virtual assistants, just kind of introducing you to ourselves and what we do and how we can help you and how you can benefit from it. There's so much benefit there. There's so much value there that you can receive and be a part of. Any closing ideas or remarks, ladies?
Call.
You got it. Yes.
Call us.
You need one. You've been saying you need one. Get one. That's sure.
I need more time. I need more time. We can give it to you.
Some I've heard in the past, that if you're scared of doing something, just go ahead and do it. Do it scared. You'll benefit from it later.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That just means you need to learn.
Everyone, for joining us for our first episode of Tiger Eye Talk. We will see you again right here next month.
Thank you,
Have a good
Lisa.
week.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.